lake and he was like gonna jump in, and I'm literally standing there like, bro, I don't know how to swim, so if you jump I can't save you, because if I jump we're both gonna die. He went psycho, smashed his phone, ran off on me. I was homeless. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do a eat with me, a mukbang type thing. I know this is not a lot of food, but I seriously can't, I don't know how some girls can do it. If you guys watch Stephanie Sue, like, she's the tiniest little girl ever, but she can freaking eat. I can't consume that much food. Like, I probably can't even finish all of this. This literally took me so long to set up because I'm trying to figure out a good way to get this. But this is pork cutlet with creamy pasta. Let's try. This is like so awkward because it's so high up. I usually don't eat pork because Kevin doesn't eat pork, so yeah, I just don't. But I've been craving pasta, so yeah, this is definitely ruining my diet, but you know what, whatever, at least it'll help with my milk supply. I filmed a hair tutorial. I wouldn't say tutorial because I couldn't really help you guys. Like, it's not like me giving you guys advice or anything. It's more like just me showing you guys what I do for my hair. And if it so happens to work for you, then great. Let's try a cut. So I wanted to tell you guys a story time. I was gonna tell you, I did tell you guys during my hair video, but it was too quiet. It was really early in the morning and everyone was sleeping, so I didn't want to be too loud, so there was like very little energy and it was really quiet. So I'm going to tell you guys now. It's kind of gave me the reason why I'm doing this, because I wanted to tell you guys a story time. If you guys haven't seen my other video of me doing a like almost full face using just Daiso products, I'll link it down below for you guys to check it out, because the first part of the story time is in that video. So watch that first before you watch this video, or else you won't understand. But basically, me and my boyfriend, I think we lasted like 11 months. Back then in high school, I don't know if you guys did this, but like I was like always counting how many months. It was just too much for me to handle. I was just not feeling it. I couldn't pretend anymore. So I ended things with him. And obviously me staying at his best friend's family's house, things obviously got awkward. Because he was really close to them. It's his best friend, obviously, duh. We tried to be like mutual, because obviously that family didn't want to kick us out because me and my ex-boyfriend broke up. So we tried it out for a little bit. Me and my girlfriend that was living with me at the time, we threw a party for some reason. Why did we throw a party? I forgot. I don't remember. But we threw a party and it got really messy. Our friends started fighting his friends, and obviously the parents were pissed off that we had a party, and like there was arguments downstairs, so eventually they asked us to leave and to find a new place. which I was kind of waiting to happen because I didn't think it was gonna last long with him being there all the time and me living there. Like, it was just awkward. And when you're in high school, you're just like so salty, you know, and really like angry towards each other when something like that happens. You can't just be adults because we weren't adults, we were kids, and we acted like it, trust me. We didn't really have a place to go, but we had friends that we could stay for like a couple days at a time, which was really hectic. Like, this is now grade of 12. Hold on. This is like, yeah, grade 12 now, and we are just not settling down anywhere yet. We haven't found places to go. We end up hanging out with this different crowd, and we went to like Banff or something one day, and I got with one of the guys that was there, and then we ended up dating. So I moved into his house, which is really ridiculous. I know, but like, where am I gonna go? Obviously, what happened? So ever since I dated this guy, he was older, he already had graduated a couple years ago. So my group of friends completely changed. And the girlfriends I was hanging out with was dating my ex-boyfriend's friends. So things just got really awkward. Grade 12 was like miserable for me. Like, I lost a lot of friends because a lot of drama happened. Like, just catty things, you know? So I remember I skipped a lot in grade 12. I didn't go to a lot of my classes since my boyfriend, that current boyfriend, didn't go to school. So yeah, but he worked, so I would just stay home. I'd wake up, feel so unmotivated because like I didn't really have friends. So I was like, what's the point of me going to school? It's gonna be so awkward. I have no one to go to lunch with. It's weird. So I skipped a lot. I still graduated though. Near graduation time, shit got real with my boyfriend, and I started seeing more of his true side. Started getting more crazy. He liked to drink a lot, and every time he started drinking around that time, something popped up in his head and he would just go crazy on me. I remember one time he drank and we were at his house. He like freaked out. He ran outside without his shoes on, and then he lived in a near lake. Like in Calgary there's lots of lakes, like man-made lakes. So he like ran to the lake and he was like gonna jump in, and I'm literally standing there like, bruh, I don't know how to swim, so if you jump I can't save you, because if I jump we're both gonna die. So, you know, save us the hassle and let's just go home. It's gonna be okay. My life was such a blur. Like, there's so many things that I like can like kind of pick at. I guess I didn't want to remember that time in my life. So yeah, I'm full already, but I'm gonna keep trying to eat for you guys. So yeah, that happened, and then obviously I took him to grad. I didn't even end up going to my own like graduation, guys, because I didn't have friends to sit with. Like, isn't that sad? It was freaking sad. It was pathetic. I was never like a cool kid. I was always bullied too. That's just my life. Yeah, so I couldn't, I even got a dress and everything, and I couldn't even go because I had nowhere to sit at the grad dinner. But I went to the after party, so me and my boyfriend went to the after party. He went psycho, smashed his phone, ran off on me, and obviously I don't have no friends. I'm like walking around like looking like an idiot. Ended up finding him, and then we just went home because it was just so stupid. But Previous to me being in Calgary, I had already lived in Vancouver, if you guys don't know that already. So I had friends here. And one of my really close girlfriend asked me to be her prom date. Oh, I was like, yeah, of course, for sure. So I had booked the flight to go down to Vancouver to attend grad. And it was just going to be for like the weekend, like I think 4 days or something. And I bought, my boyfriend helped me buy a ticket to come down. I think I Greyhound. Yeah, I might have Greyhound. I'm not sure, I forgot. So I had like maybe like this big of a suitcase with me, like very little clothes, because I wasn't planning on staying that long. Came to Vancouver, did grad, and I was like, you know what, my life fucking sucks in Calgary. I think I'm just gonna stay. My life was so crazy where I was just like, I had like this mindset, and I still have this mindset where I was able to leave things behind so quickly. Like I could just throw things away and not even care. Like I'm the opposite of hoarder, because it's really bad sometimes because I wish I kept things for memory's sake, but I've moved so many times and I've thrown things out like it meant nothing to me, like more than I can count. But I'm super full right now, guys, so. Sorry. Yeah, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stay and I'm just gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I wasn't working, I didn't have that much money. Before I had left to Vancouver, my last paycheck was like $400 or something from my door-to-door job. So I had $400 to like maintain like me living. So I stopped like replying to my boyfriend's messages. I didn't message. I don't know why I did this, but I was like scared. When I get scared, I like avoid opening messages. Even though it's on my phone and they don't know if I looked at it or not, I would just avoid it because I don't want to read it. But I'm so full. Yeah, so I stopped replying to his messages. I just never messaged him ever since after that. My life was shit that year. That's when my life went downhill. I thought I had my life figured out, and then it went downhill, and then I crashed. I couldn't have lived with my girlfriend that I went to like the grad with because her parents were really strict. Obviously they'd be like, what the hell is she doing with her life? Like, why is she here? Like, so basically I lived out of a bag, meaning I had my clothes in like a Forever 21 bag, and I was just sleeping on couches every day. Whatever couch I could find, I would sleep for the night. So basically I was homeless for a little bit. This is when I like went, I was just stupid, you know. I had nowhere to stay. Luckily I had like friends that like a lot of good friends that helped me through this time, where yeah, there was friends I could stay with for a couple days at a time, and then I would like go on my way and find another couch. I probably can't even tell you how many couches I've slept on and how many people's houses I've been. Like any house that I could take, I would literally go to. Couldn't just go find a job because I didn't have a place to stay at, so I didn't know where I was gonna be the next day, you know. So I couldn't just find a job and make it there. So I remember I had one job at Urban Behavior that didn't last too long, but I don't even know how I survived because I didn't have a job for a really long time. But I guess I just made that $400 work. And yeah, eventually I found Angel, which you have seen in my previous videos, Cassandra Canto. I met her during almost summertime of that year, and then I stayed with her for a little bit, and that little bit was a crazy little bit, and that's like a whole nother story time. But basically that's how I came back to Vancouver. I literally didn't plan it at all. I came back for grad and I just decided to stay. I had like a suitcase full of stuff, and basically I just was a roamer for almost half a year. But I'll tell you guys another time how I settled in and finally moved into my own apartment eventually, but it took a long time for me to get there, and it was hell, but it was worth it, I guess. Taught me some lessons, slapped me in the face a couple times, kicked me down the freaking hill, and yeah, that was my life for a little bit. That year sucked, but it didn't get better from there. But yeah, anyways, I can't finish my food and I'm like super full. Sorry guys, I tried, and yeah, I'm a shitty mukbanger. Don't watch me for this, guys. I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried. Like, this is way more than I usually would eat. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. If you guys want to continue hearing more of what happened in my life, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna make it do anything you don't, but it's just like right here or here, this little icon. Is it here or here? I don't know. But anyways, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.